Welcome to ESN. This is the Cathedral Baptist School playing against Freedom Christian here in Church Gym South. We've got the Crusaders against the Flames, I believe. Getting ready for the first serve of the game. Nice up. First point goes to Freedom. Nice serve. Nice placement by Freedom there. Crusaders couldn't quite get to it. And this is day 2 of our tournament. Yesterday was pool play. Today we are in the bracket. This is the left side of the bracket here. I think this is their second set of games today. So these girls are probably all a little bit tired, but it's midway through the day and it's a good day for volleyball.
Excited to be with you, Caden.
It is good to have you. I'm here in the booth with Jim Christensen.
Yes, sir. Ready for day 2 of volleyball. How many games you watched this weekend?
I watched about 5 minutes of a game last night, and I've been watching games since 8:30 this morning, running the concession stand up in the gym.
Very nice. So you're still fresh.
I'm still fresh, still excited to be here.
I think I've watched the game in every single time slot, which is not a problem.
So you are no longer fresh.
Definitely not.
That's just a well-placed serve.
Yeah, Freedom serving well here to start the game, jumping out to the early lead here, 4-1. That's going to force a substitution for Cathedral. We got number 5, Amelia Sanford, coming out. Number 15, Sydney Burkle, coming in the game. Try something different in the middle on defense.
Freedom side, Emma Lynn getting ready to serve it. And here we go. Nice serve. Good up, getting ready for the spike. There it is.
Was a nice kill from Cathedral. Was that number 1, 4? Who hit that one?
I think that was number 1, Michaela Hoffman.
Okay. It crossed right in front of me, and I couldn't see which number hit it, so I apologize.
It's a nice hit, well placed. Freedom saves it, sends it out. There's another point for Cathedral. The score is now 3-5. Number 12, Audrey Eccles, is serving.
I've actually never seen happen what happened. The flip scoreboard broke earlier in the game. So we're on the backup flip scoreboard, but Mr. Wolf's ready to go with one right away.
That's fantastic. You love the preparation that goes into a tournament like this.
Yes, he is super prepared. Like, he's got everything thought out pretty much.
It's a good spike, went a little long. It's another point for Cathedral Baptist. Some good placement right there. Good example of working smarter and not harder. Sometimes you don't need to just kill it. Sometimes a well-placed little tap is all you need.
So if you're watching and you're confused, they're saying that the Cathedral player got her hand on that one, popped it over the net for the point. Freedom doesn't agree, but that's what the ref's saying. I don't know. It was close. It was a good effort.
It really was.
They gave it to her, so that's all that matters, whatever the ref says.
Placement and the set and the spike back over.
Good point. Right, yeah. One of the better points so far this game. Back and forth a number of times. That one sails into the bench there. That'll be an ace for Freedom. Number 13's back there to serve. Makaina Reed. If we say a name wrong, we don't have pronunciation guides. So make a comment, let us know. We'll try our best.
Another ace.
Yeah, right on the line, right in front of the Cathedral bench there. We're gonna get the ball back from the other side.
Those serves that are on the line are just the absolute hardest because you don't know if you want to let him go or if you want to let him hit the ground. And by the time you've made your decision, you're pretty committed to that decision.
Yeah, and when you're playing the width of the court too, it's obviously the stands and everything are a lot closer than when you're playing the length of the court. So if you're used to being certain, proximity of the bench or the fans or something like that, you could just forget about that because everything's much tighter together.
It's kind of like driving on a road when they're doing construction. There's those concrete barriers really tight to the traffic lines. Same amount of room, but you feel like you can't breathe.
Right. Still a full court, but just smushed on the side. Oh, that one went all the way in the hallway.
The ball has exited the gym.
Yes.
A little bit of a miscommunication there on the Crusaders side. Makes it tough. The score is now 7-12 Freedom. Point for Cathedral there.
Both teams are fighting to stay alive. It's a best 2 out of 3, but it is a winner-go-home game. So if you want to extend your tournament, gotta win. Who we got coming in, Caden?
That is number 11, Nyla, with the serve.
She did her job, right?
Absolutely.
Comes in.
Just come in, get it where it needs to be. I'm definitely not one of the people you can count on to put in a serve when I'm playing volleyball.
Me neither. Sometimes I can hit it pretty hard, but not always end.
I'll come in, send in a laser, and it's awesome, and then send one straight into the net.
Yeah, I don't have enough practice.
I don't have the consistency. Nyla goes for her second serve.
That's going to be a double hit. Ref's trying to, this play's dead. He's trying to call it dead at this point. It's going to go to Cathedral. Double hit on the back set there from Freedom. I didn't catch who it was, but
I think that was number 24, if I'm not mistaken, Izzy McVoy. That was the right idea. Had that gone over the net, it would have been right over there.
Yep, I think she would have hit that open spot for sure. She's really close. 2 in a row that could have gone either way.
Volley here.
Still going, yeah. With good save from Freedom.
It's back up. Here comes. There it is. End of the volley there. Another point for Cathedral.
Yep, keeping it close. Back to a 3-point game.
And those are the volleys that you come to see.
Yeah. Good playing on both sides. It starts to get to that point where it's like nobody wants to make the next mistake, right? Getting a little nervous as it goes back and forth, back and forth.
The pressure kind of builds as the play goes on.
Oh, definitely. And it's always big momentum when you win a point like that. Ooh, good push. Just out of bounds, though. That'll be 15th point for Freedom.
Number 3, Grace, is serving for Freedom. It's a nice serve. Second serve. Both teams seem to kind of have settled into a little bit of a rhythm here. These volleys are going longer, looking better.
Yep, a little bit cleaner, too. And it's still close. It keeps teetering around, 5-point games, 4 right now. It's a good serve.
That's number 10. That's Hannah. A good serve right there. Sometimes in these games, especially when it's win or go home, you feel like there's a lot of pressure on you.
Oh,
it
definitely.
Make it difficult to really settle in.
Yeah, not an easy one at all. And both sides of the bracket are at win or go home in this stage, so.
Fighting to stay in the tournament here. Cathedral's putting in a good run. Nice serve. And they save it, and they do. Cathedral's not having that, though. They're fighting hard for that point. It goes a little bit long. That's a point for Freedom right there.
Yeah, good angle. She's upset. She definitely had the lane there. Just pushed it a little bit too far to that right side as it falls out of bounds. Cathedral is making a good push, but back to a 3-point game. And you can't let the mistakes compound, right? Hit one out of bounds, you hit another one out of bounds. You got to stop it.
It's really a game of momentum.
Yeah, lots of runs, right? 3-4 points in a row, 3-4 points in a row.
Exactly. Good volley here. Score is now 19-14. Freedom
Yeah.
is up 5 points here.
And they've had 3 real close ones, just barely missing.
Serve hits the net, goes a little far to the left there.
All right, this is a point where if you're Cathedral, you really got to make your comeback. The other team starts getting to the 20s, it gets difficult.
Couldn't quite do it. Number 1, Michaela Hoffman, has had a lot of really good-looking spikes. Those ones that have found their mark have been really, really good. A few of them have just gone, it's really a matter of inches.
Yeah, she's been playing good. Definitely a good player for them. Big hitter. That one goes out of bounds. And when you're taking that many volume of hits, you're going to have some good ones, you're going to have some bad ones. So
Exactly.
just keep going at it.
You'll have to see them out there, though, going for it and putting themselves out there.
Yeah, working hard.
There's one of those good spikes right there.
Yep, same spot, different result for her this time, right?
Exactly. Back to a 3-point game.
We're going to go right back to her again. Here she goes. Good one. Freedom able to recover, though. That one just misses at the top. That's back to a 4-point Freedom lead. That one was into the net. Looks like that's going to lead us to a timeout, so we'll take a quick break. Be right back after this.
Welcome back. The score is 22-17. Freedom winning the first game so far. They've got 3 points to go here. Crusaders hoping to make a run, make a comeback.
Looks like Cathedral's doing a lineup check. Rather be safe than lose a point on a technicality. That's a good call.
Rotation errors can absolutely kill you, especially when you're fighting for every point here.
Yeah, and it's just really deflating. It's like you didn't really do anything wrong. You just stood in the wrong spot.
Yeah. I think if I was out there, I'd have a rotation error called on me.
Yeah.
A lot.
I know. Well, since I played basketball, right? So there's that's not really a thing, right? You're either in the game or you're not.
Exactly.
So
football, you can have the 12 man on the field.
Sure.
Something like that.
But it's still, yeah, definitely, really, again, in the game or you're not, right?
Exactly.
So standing in a specific spot in the game is definitely different.
My first time going into a basketball game when I was younger, I had a lane violation called on me for standing in the wrong spot during a free throw.
Whoops.
And that was just...
When you get somebody yelling at you. That's never good.
Fortunately for us, we weren't fantastic, so we weren't winning.
It works out.
It worked out.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever gotten a lane violation. Not that I'm aware of. I got to shoot free throws one time before the game started that counted, because that one goes out. Because the other team got a pre-game technical.
Oh, wow. What causes something like that?
It was something along the lines of, like, back in the day, you weren't allowed to touch the rim or something in your warm-ups.
Oh, they must have been dunking or something.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. They clearly couldn't dunk, but they could get kind of close, so touching the rim was, like, really worthless. But,
that's amazing.
Those technical points add up, right?
They really do. Cathedral has made a good run. The score is now 21-22.
Yeah, out of their timeout, they've scored all the points, and that's going to force Freedom into a timeout. So I think we're going to step away here, keep it quiet for their timeout, and then we'll jump back in right after that.
Kayla Hoffman with the first serve off the timeout.
She's been iced. That's what we call it, right? Ice in the kicker, ice in the server, ice in the free throw shooter. She was a little pumped up and just sent that one out of bounds. But still plenty of time to make up for it right there.
Looking for revenge. There it is.
Yep. Gets the serve back for her team.
Got 22-23. Nyla coming up to serve.
Put it in. There you go.
Sends it over.
This is a big point. It's either going to be game point for Freedom serving or Cathedral keeping the game rolling. Oh, good effort. Get it over. Nicely done.
Both teams working hard for this point.
Yeah, this is the most important point so far. Oh, real good hit.
Beautiful.
Nice play.
23-23. And if you're playing volleyball especially, really any sport, but you just don't want it to get to that game point because then you're playing scared.
Yes.
So it's almost a contest to the game point.
Especially, yeah, because then the other team gets to serve, too. So they got game point and the serve, so at least you keep the serve here.
A lot of the games I watched this morning have gone into, in volleyball, I don't know if it's called overtime or what we call it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Extra points.
Yeah.
A lot of close matches.
Normally,
here.
extra points can last forever until someone wins by 2.
Okay.
But we do have a limit at 27. I did see a game today go 27-26.
Okay.
Just because of time reasons.
Potentially the final play of the game, final volley.
This would be quite the comeback if
boom.
Cathedral pulls this off. Oh, and they've done it, Kamen.
Cathedral wins game 1.
Very exciting. They are super glad. They were down, what, by 6 there at the end of the game? Something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Come back to win 25-23. So well played by both teams. Hopefully we'll get a close match here in the second game. We'll step away and come back for that.
Welcome back. Here's game 2 of the Freedom Christian School versus Cathedral Baptist. First point is into the net. Cathedral starts with 1 here.
It looks like they had some rotation things they were working out there. Got to get all the book people and the ref agreeing. So it looks like they got that all sorted out before the game, which is good. And looks like ref called a double hit on the set there by Freedom, so 2 points to Cathedral. And an ace makes it 3.
We're here in the booth dodging the volleyballs as they come our way.
Yeah, we're like literally like 3 feet outside the court. So sometimes they just come right at us.
A lady in the other gym was walking behind one of the games and had her Starbucks knocked right out of her hand all over the court.
Oh, no.
Which is just a tragedy.
That's not good. But it does amaze me how fast they get that stuff cleaned up, you know? People are waiting and ready to go.
They really are.
It's a good hit from the Flames. That's a really good point, actually. Back and forth a lot.
The Flames are working hard for this game. They want to extend their tournament. Cathedral is looking to tie off this match.
Yep, and it is best 2 out of 3, so if the Flames take this one, we will go to a 3rd game. Wow, this is like a crazy good point. How many times do you think it's going back and forth? Oh, there it goes.
There it goes. Looks like we have a comment here from Jailbreak Nerd. He said, "Let's go Flames."
Oh, thank you for watching.
Thank you, Jailbreak Nerd. I'm not sure where you hail from, but it is good to have you joining us. If you're watching us from anywhere, it'd be awesome to see a comment. Let us know, and we'll give you a shout out.
Jailbreak Nerd, you have an awesome handle. We love it. It's calling a lift. Rolled off the arm. Can't roll the ball, fortunately. 5 straight points, Cathedral, and they're building off that momentum, Caden.
They are. So, Jim, would you rather be a geek or a nerd? Which one's good, which one's bad?
That's tough, man. I don't know. I feel like a nerd might make more money.
That's true.
Like, he might be really smart, like to the point where he can use his whatever skill is to, you know, probably in some technical aspect to benefit off of it. Whereas I feel like personally, a geek is just maybe someone that's, you know, you could just be like a super fan of something and kind of be a geek of it, right?
That's true.
How about you?
I would be offended if someone called me a nerd but not a geek, and I'm not sure why.
Okay. Because I guess I think I'm in the same boat on the offensive thing, but I do feel like I'd make like it'd be more beneficial to be a nerd if I had to be publicly recognized as one or the other. This would be a bad place to be, but.
Well, Best Buy obviously thinks geek is cool because they don't send Nerd Squad to your
Right,
house.
that's true. That's true.
But either way, we love your handle, Jailbreak Nerd.
And Cathedral is loving the serves they're getting from number 1 again, Michaela Hoffman, the junior. She's got 9 straight. Well, actually, it would be 8 straight because Freedom served first point. My bad. But 9 points in a row as they're out to a 9-0 lead. And there's the Flames' first point on the board this game. Let's see who we got. We've got their number 1 back to serve.
That'll be Michaela Hoffman.
No.
Oh,
Freedom's
sorry,
number
looking at
1.
the wrong roster
Yeah.
here.
Emma Lynn Ambrose, a senior. Good serve.
The Flames really wanted that one. Working hard to try to get that dig. Coming up just a little bit short there.
Yep, diving around. Body's hitting the ground. I don't know what just happened there. He's calling a redo. No point. What I would guess happened is you do have the 2 gyms, and it is a little confusing sometimes which whistle. And so he just didn't give her the okay to serve yet. So we redo it. No harm. She gets to serve over anyway, but the Flames hit an open spot and take their 2nd point of the game.
Tenley Reed with a good serve right there. Hits the right spot, and the Flames come up with another point.
It's a game of runs, right?
It really is.
Flames need a run right here to keep their tournament alive. Almost over on that one. Real close. And we're back out of that timeout. Cathedral's going to make a substitution. We've got number 5 coming in the game. That is Amelia Sanford. Her serve is up and under the net, giving the point to Freedom. And it looks like she's coming back out for number 15, Sydney Burkle.
It's a nice serve by McKenna.
Yeah, the no-touch ace, right? Over and onto the floor. It's a good hard serve.
Michaela
Oh, the
there to
stuff.
stop it.
Number 21, Faith Stahl with the rejection. Flames are coming back. Oh, they say she touched the net. Oh, boo. That was a good play. Did you see that one?
It looked good from here, but again, my vantage point is not the best in the gym.
I know. See, that's those technicality things we were talking about earlier. Such a nice looking play.
Those are always a little bit scary when someone goes under the net.
And they dive right on top of each other, yes. Really good serving on Cathedral again.
Diving, keep it alive. She does. Will they get it back over? They do. Cathedral
That's
the
going to be a
chance
double
to
hit.
set it
Yeah,
up.
double hit. The look on her face. Like, as soon as she hit it, she's like, oh, that's not working. You can definitely see the ball spin really funny.
Well-placed serve there. The score is 7-14 Flames. Sorry, 7-14 Cathedral.
She's calling out her own number over there. I like to see the confidence. You're going to need to make your serves if you're the Flames to keep your tournament hopes alive. Down 7 here. 15-8. Cathedral's serve is up and good into the corner.
Well-placed little tap there.
A real nice play.
Right over the heads of the back players for Cathedral.
Yep. You like to see the excitement, the energy, right?
Absolutely.
Looks like a sub for Cathedral's coming in. Who we got, Kate? Number 3.
That is Addison Thurman coming in. Flames are closing the gap a little bit. Score is 10-15.
Yeah, they're making their serves, right?
Absolutely. It's like making your free throws in basketball.
Somebody says that every single year.
You kind of have to. It's obligatory.
Yes. It's a good comparison. I heard one year, me and somebody else were announcing, and we decided that we wanted to not do the cliche that's like making your free throws.
What did you come up with then?
Inbounding the ball. You can never play the play if you could never inbound the ball.
That's very true. And for those of you listening, this is what happens when you have basketball players calling a volleyball game.
Right, we try. It's only a 4-point game now. The lead was up at 8 or 9 earlier, I believe. Yeah, it was 9-0. So, yeah. Yep. 16-12 now. Flames coming back. Oh, we keep announcer cursing them, though, as they hit it into the net.
I think we should say nothing this serve and just see what happens.
Right. See, it was good.
There we go. And the kill. Little far.
It's a good miss. Ooh, really nice serve. Right on the back corner line.
That's tough right there.
That 4-point lead has quickly gone to an 8-point lead as Cathedral has the confident serves from Michaela Hoffman coming in. Oh, good. I didn't jinx her this time. It was close.
We'll have to see it. Cathedral looking for those 4 more points to send Freedom home. Score is 12-21. Freedom looking to extend their tournament here if they can. It's a good serve. Working hard for this point. There it is.
It's going to be out of bounds. Into the bleachers over here to our right.
Digging volleyballs out of there is just the absolute best.
Yeah, really fun. Oh, wow. Don't really know what happened there, but we're still playing. Really powerful hit. She's got a good back row spike.
She does. When you have more court to work with, you can play a little freer. Number 11, Nyla serving for Cathedral, puts it over.
Flames come up just a little bit short on that tip. They're going to find themselves down 10 with their tournament on the line. He calls a foot fault. That's one way to get the serve back. That's going to be out. We saw a good comeback last game. You think we're going to see another one here, Caden?
That would sure be exciting. Cathedral's trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Flames with a tricky hit, gets sent back their way, putting Cathedral to 24, looking for their final point.
Yep, they're in the driver's seat here. Game point to move on to the consolation semifinals.
Flames are saying not quite yet. Fighting for the final point here. And there it is. Cathedral will take this match. Score is 25-16. Well played for both teams. Both teams worked hard.
Yep, two good games.
Cathedral will go on in the tournament, and the Flames will be going home.
Yes, sir, Caden. Thank you for broadcasting with us and joining all of us out there that were listening on the Eagle Sports Network. You can go ahead and check on dbc.edu to figure out where your team is playing next as we move along in the tournament and wrap up this afternoon. Have a good afternoon.